Hi, my name is Cole Dempsey, and I am in the directing class at Full Sail University Online. And this is my pitch for a short film called Glimpse. My short film is about a man who daydreams a lot. He daydreams instead of doing. He goes to the same coffee store every day, sits in the same spot every day. He's daydreaming about being alone as an old man. And lo and behold, this beautiful woman walks in and sits down in another booth and kind of looks at him and smiles, and he starts to daydream about her, walking in the park with her. But he doesn't get up and actually talk with her. And by the time he realizes that he's sitting here daydreaming when he should be talking to her, he looks over and she's gone. And so he goes back to daydreaming, what he does best. And his daydream goes from walking in the park with her to now he's walking in the park alone. And every time he sees her, he begins to daydream about sharing a life with this beautiful woman. And each time he gets so caught up in his daydream, he doesn't get up to ask her out. He's living vicariously through his daydream. And his daydream goes from spending a life with this woman of his dreams with him being alone. Again, day 4, he's going to talk to this woman if it's the last thing he does. He's sitting in the same booth on the other side, facing the door, so that he, as soon as she walks in, he can get up and go introduce himself. And he starts to have another daydream about him being an old man in the same spot as his first daydream about being alone, but this time she walks in as an older woman and brings him a cup of coffee. And then all of a sudden he snaps out of his dream because she's getting out of her car ready to walk in. He runs to the bathroom to check himself, make sure he's okay, and he looks at himself and it's like, you can do this, you're gonna do this, today's the day. And he goes out to walk over to her booth that she normally sits in every day, and she's not there. He's just beside himself with grief. It just doesn't seem like it's ever gonna happen. And so he turns back to go sit in his booth, and there she is, sitting in his normal spot, 2 cups of coffee on the table, and motions for him to sit there. And he sits down. She says, well, I decided I didn't want you to grow old by yourself, so I decided to make the first move. She asks him, so what's the next move? And he smiles slowly, and he says, how about a walk in the park? And it fades to black.